Well, good Monday morning, everybody. Jake here with you for another edition of Demko Modelworks. This will be part 6 of our Polar Lights 350 scale TOS classic build-up for my client Steve Ferrone. And we're going to be taking you over to the bench this morning and showing you what we've gotten done so far. Sorry it took me, I didn't get a video in this last Friday because I had to take a day off. I wasn't feeling well, and also I had to spend the weekend, Friday and Saturday, kind of revamping my shop a little bit. I started running out of room, so I had to get some new shelving and all that kind of stuff in here. But we're back up and running, and I spent most of the day yesterday working on my client Steve's model, and got it where it is now, and we'll take you over to the bench here in just a second and show you what we've got going there. But first of all, I want to say apologize to my good friend Chuck Brooks. I mispronounced his YouTube name. I believe I called it Gearhead Motor Shop, and it's Gearhead Workshop. So sorry about that, Chuck. I just want to apologize for that. I didn't mean to say that. But thanks for letting me know about that, and I, hopefully get that corrected and won't say that again, and hope we can go from there, guys. So, but I want to say thanks to everybody who subscribed. We're at 223 subscribers now, and well over like 9,600 views. So keep them coming, guys. I hope I can help everybody else. So, but anyway, enough of that. So we're gonna move you down to the bench now and show you what we've got going, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Here we are. Now you can see what we have in front of you. The just about completed secondary hull assembly. We have the nacelles put on, the pennants put on from on either side here, the stripes on the back. Still got to go back through here and clean up these a little bit, get all the glue out of it, and then we got to put our dome on in the back. I want to say good thanks to my friend Cameron Lewis over at Cameron's Decals and such. These are painted on; they're not the decals. And I want to say good job, buddy, on these. I love these. I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using these for years to come. On all my builds, I've got some more coming. Some more 5-color masking for the refits, and we're going to be using those on that. And this is basically the same method as you use for orbital dry dock. You put your masking, cut it out, then you have your transfer tape. And this transfer tape that he sends is a very, very good transfer tape. It doesn't. It's very low tack, and it doesn't peel the masking off when you peel off the tape. When you peel off the transfer tape, it leaves it on and it peels it off with no problems. So this is a lot better than Orbital Dry Dock's transfer tape. I love this. So Cameron, I'm going to be buying from you from now on, buddy. So any of y'all that do this, I would suggest contacting him over at Cameron's Decals and such, and I'll put his website up. Or you can contact him on Facebook at Cameron Randall Lewis Sr. And he'll set you up with whatever you need, guys. So, all right. So back to the ship now. So we used 5-minute I used 5-minute epoxy last night to hold these in, and so they've been sitting overnight, and they're good and solid now. They're not going to go anywhere. So, and the reason why I have this sitting up on some styrofoam back here is because of the fact that it's back heavy. If I take this off, it's gonna fall over. So that's why we have this sitting up here. But it'll balance out once we get the saucer section put on. So we have all the wires. We have both sides of the nacelles lit, and we have our fan blades put on. And on this one, I just stuck the dome on it, and to give it that look on there. I tested it out last night, and it turned out amazing, guys. So I'm going to turn on my power and show you what it looks like. So hang on. Okay, guys. Well, you can see that we have our power on now. Let me zoom in so you can see. And zoom in on the massage collectors here real quick. But what you see here on this side is the one that has the dome on it, and this side doesn't. And then you can see how crystal clear those lights are that come through. Let me zoom in on that one a little bit, see if it'll focus. But you can see how beautiful that shines through. And right now I don't have the fan blades going because they're going to be going onto a separate circuit with another switch, so I can speed them up or slow them down. Because if you wire them into the board from Polar Lights, the Polar Lights Round 2 circuit board, this board is run on 12 volts, and so these motors spin real fast, and my client wants to be able to slow them down to where he can adjust them to where he wants. And when you slow these down too, guys, with this, it'll make them a lot quieter. It won't be as noisy, and it'll make them last a lot longer. And I did in the back side of from about here to here, I did stuff this area really tight with pillow tacking, and it's not going to hurt the motor. It won't cause them to burn up because these are low temp motors. So, but you can see how well they, how beautiful that comes through. And then let me swing you over to the other one there with the frosted dome, so you can see right there what it's going to look like once it's finished. Now I've still got to put my dull coat on this and to kind of get that gloss off of those domes. But once that's on there, it's going to dull that down real nice, and it's going to look like it did in the show. So these are going to, I'm very excited to see how this thing is finished. So, but let me zoom back out just a little bit and show you, take you down to the neck, and and show you the. I know you can see the lights coming through really nice and pretty right there. You can see right here in the back side the ion pod flashing. Like I said, my client Steve wanted these red to see to make it look like they did in the I guess in a TV series, or in the series there was an episode where they were glowing red. But I'm gonna have to go back through here and do some touch up on the some green. There's some green, these lights back here on the top are not showing through green enough, so I'm gonna go back there and do some touch up paint on that. So, but it's coming along, guys, really nice and neat. It's a neat model, and let me take you over to show you the board. I know this looks like a hot mess right now, but let me turn the light on and show you. These round 2 boards are basically a plug and play. You just run the wire to the the LED to wire, and then down through to where it just plugs into this board, and then the power goes out. And then we're going to have one more wire that goes in right here, that goes from here to the top saucer, which will control the other board, and that board controls the navigational lights and the main power on the saucer section. So we'll be doing that. We'll be starting on the saucer this week, probably Wednesday or Thursday. I've got some some client work I got to get done, and some other client that I had was 90% complete with the model, and it broke the mounting screw broke loose on me, and so we gotta redo it, guys. And this was Ed Lamb's Reliant, so I gotta redo it, but it won't take me long. So, but let me turn these motors on for you real quick. And I'm going to turn them down so they don't run so fast. Let me take these lights off, and I'm going to turn these down real far. I'm going to run these probably around 6 volts, and they're going to be really quiet, guys. So you're not going to be able to hear them too much. But if you can hear that, guys, they're not very loud at all. running at 6 volts. And let me zoom back in again. Let me zoom in over here to this one that doesn't have the dome, and you can see how well, nice that runs. It's running, and it runs very quiet. So, but let me speed it up to 12 volts, and you'll see what I'm talking about when it runs. You can see how fast it's getting faster and faster, and they get louder as you speed up the control. And I'm about at 12 volts right there. So, and you can see how fast they spin. So it's it's going to be able to adjust the speed control on these, and so that's what he's wanting, and I hope he likes it. We're going to get it run down through the base and everything, and go from there, guys. So by the end of the week, the ship will be pretty much done. We still got to do our our gloss coat. We still got some stuff to do on the bottom side of the kit. We have our markings that go down there. Let me turn the lights back on here. Alright, there we go. And so we still have our markings to do on the belly. We'll be doing that. I'll probably be working on that a little bit this evening and get you back over to the main view there. But we're gonna get the markings down here on the belly done, and and then get the gloss coat put on, do our detail painting, get the gloss coat put on, and then do our footer marker decals that go right all through the bottom right here. So she's coming along real nice, guys. We're going to be, like I said, we're going to be working on this again a little bit later this week. We'll have the saucer section put on the next video, or at least the lower saucer, and we're going to have the lights. You'll still have the lights started running to them and everything, and we'll show you how we do that with some of this, and go from there, guys. So she's coming along real nice, guys. We're going to be finishing up on this pretty quick. We should be through with this by midweek next week. So and I'm getting excited for the next build that I'm going to be doing here on the channel. We've got one 1000 scale Excelsior class we're going to be doing for the group build for the tribute to Boyd Crompton over at Trekworks. For all those years he's given us, for all those years of information and useful tips and helpful hints on how to do these kits and stuff. And Boyd, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy everybody's build. It's going to be nice to actually give something back to you for a change instead of you doing for us. So I hope you like all these kits that everybody's doing, and enjoy them for years to come, guys. So and then we've got 3 refits coming that we're going to be doing, and hopefully I'm not going to be doing a whole bunch of refit. I'll probably be doing a couple of update videos on everybody's stuff. We're going to be going back through. I'm going to be working on them, all of them at one time. All 3 of them at the same time to get them going, and then we're going to have, like I said, I got to redo Ed Lamb's Reliant. We were so close on that, and like I said, the mounting screw on the inside busted loose, and then I had to take it apart and fix it and put some epoxy down on it to where it wouldn't move. And then I reran the wires down through the base and moved the bores down into the base to where he could get to them easily. And I started having problems with the kit ever since then, and nothing just went right. And I discussed it over with Ed, and he said, yeah, just go ahead and redo it, because the paint and everything wasn't starting to, it was starting to look different and everything. So I showed him what that looked like, and he said go ahead and redo it. And so hopefully we can get this done here, knocked out in the next couple of weeks, and go from there. I'm waiting on some photo etch and some paint masking coming in from Cult TV, man. Now Cameron doesn't make those 537 scale Reliant masking yet, but starting next year he will be sometime. He's going to be taking off in late November, and from November to probably say mid-November to about January, he's going to be taking off to move next door. So you know, he won't be doing anything like that for a while. So, but he's going to be having the 537 masks coming through, and then also he's going to be working on the 1/350 scale Reliant for the ones that are doing the conversion kits. And then supposedly there's another resin kit that's, you know, a whole resin kit Reliant Reliant that looks good, that he's going to be working on. So, and he's going to be sending me some masking to test, and the photo etch for that as well. So we got a lot coming on, guys. We have we're booked up well into next year already. So plenty of builds coming up, guys. Probably after the Excelsior class build, I'm probably going to take a break from doing Star Trek on the channel and go to probably the V-22 Osprey, and we'll probably do that on the channel. So, oops, excuse me, guys. So that'll be it for this channel, for this video, guys. We'll see you probably next Friday for another update video on this part 7, which will have the saucer on and everything. So until then, guys, take care, stay safe, enjoy building those models, guys, and happy modeling out there, everybody.